Putin wouldn't have the power he has if it wasn't for fossil fuels. 40% of Russia's income is from the sale of fossil fuels. And frankly, that number may be low. It may be even higher than that. But they also, they also supply a lot of raw materials to the world. But they're now they've got these bizarre conspiracy sites. There's just a great article about this over at crooksandliars.com. The headline, Conspiracy Theorists Claim Bucha Massacre is Crisis Actors. Remember when Alex Jones said that those dead children at Sandy Hook were crisis actors? They were just, kids that they'd made up to look like they'd been shot up and stuff like that, and the parents that they were all crisis actors. Well, this one, here, one of these tweets, and they're very active on Twitter right now. One tweet claims that as the car is driving along and it passes a dead body, there's a raindrop that runs down the, it's raining, there's a raindrop that runs down the windshield, and the raindrop kind of distorts the body for a second, and they say, oh, look at his arms moving. He's not really dead. He's a crisis actor. Another one claims that it's fake because the guy's wearing Canadian fighting gear. Well, a lot of Canadians have donated bulletproof vests and things to Ukraine. The Russians are now claiming that all those dead bodies are people who were killed by themselves. They were Ukrainians killing each other. Oh, yeah, great fun. And raping their women, and in some cases they've documented now, rape of children. The Russians are saying, oh, no, that was the Ukrainians who did this. And then there's another one that's very popular. It's all over the internet, or it's all over Twitter in particular. And it shows, a Ukrainian soldier being made up to look like he's been in a war. Well, that's from an old Ukrainian movie, actually. So anyhow, there's that. In addition to that, speaking of, wackadoodles, what are we going to do in the United States if Ron DeSantis is the nominee for president? The DeVos family, Betsy DeVos, this Michigan billionaire family, made most of their money on Amway, on multi-level marketing stuff, have been on a tear against public education for years and years and years. But they are now pouring money into Ron DeSantis. Her husband, Betsy herself, has given, personally to DeSantis. Her husband, Dick DeVos, has. Their son, Rick. Their grandson, Dalton. Their niece, Olivia. Dick DeVos's brother, Daniel. I'm getting all this from a piece in salon.com, by the way. Their brother, Daniel, and his wife, Pamela. Their other brother, Douglas. Dick DeVos's sister, Suzanne Cheryl DeVos. All of them pouring money into the DeSantis campaign. Now, these people are not stupid. Is this the leading indicator right now that probably Ron DeSantis is going to be the Republican nominee for president? And if so, how do we respond to that? He's using right now in Florida the same strategy that Viktor Orban used in Hungary. Viktor Orban said, basically, liberals want to turn your children into homosexuals. That was, honest to God, that was his main pitch. And they're trying to use the schools to do it. And surprise, surprise, Ron DeSantis comes along with his Don't Say Gay legislation. How does America deal with a reincarnation of Donald Trump, only this time a smart guy with a law school degree?